My wife Ruth and I spend a lot of our time reading letters from you folks who are kind enough to write us, and they certainly are interesting letters. And we've been glad to hear from those of you who have problems you'd like some help with. Today is the day we try to answer some of those letters, and we hope they may help some of you with similar problems. Ruth, what's the first question?
I know this question doesn't sound too important, but I wonder how you'd answer it, Norman. It's from a college student in Michigan. I don't know why, but girls with foreign accents affect me in a very special way. They do things to me that American-sounding girls don't. Now I am being driven to distraction by an exchange student who has a soul-shivering Swedish accent. Why do I feel this way?
Well, I know how you feel. Every time I run into one of these people with a New England Ivy League school accent, they affect me somewhat the same way. I believe that what it is doing is to stir up your inferiority complex. Let them talk the way they want to, and you just talk the way you want to. Most Americans living as they do in a one-language country are awed by the linguistic ability of Europeans. Probably it isn't the accent anyway, but the girls themselves that do things to you. But be sure of this, broken English spoken with an accent doesn't mean sexiness or superiority or anything else. It just means that the girls in question can't speak good, normal English.
We'll be back with another letter in just a moment. A woman in Oklahoma rather piteously asks, "What is there to live for? My husband has heart trouble, yet must work daily, often with chest pains. I am a diabetic and have been near death several times. As a matter of fact, my life is being saved daily by drugs. We are burdened with heavy medical expenses, and there is no future security at all."
Perhaps the real meaning of life is to learn to live with our difficulties. Unfortunately, yours seems pretty hard. We can do all possible to improve our situation, but still, we may just have to live with it. Try adding up your blessings. Make a list of them. Take a piece of paper and add them up. I can think of one, for example. You have each other. Well, Ruth, I see we've used up our time for today. Sure does go fast. If any of you listening have a problem you'd like to talk to me about, please write to me, care of this station. Of course, we can't read all your letters over the air, but we'll broadcast as many as we possibly can.